traders, Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you succeed in the markets. I've been trading for over 15 years now, and I have poured all of my trading knowledge, experiences, expertise, techniques, and strategies into the VIP Trading Academy as part of our Discord channel so that you can take advantage and profit from the markets. Whether you're a beginner on day one of your trading journey or you've been trading for years, we have something for everyone. As part of the VIP Trading Academy, you will receive daily trade signals, numerous tutorials, profitable strategies, exclusive content every week, daily analysis, and you get direct access to me, plus much, much more. We will also be running competitions where we'll be giving away prizes every single month. All of this is usually worth $300, but here's the exciting part. We can now offer this to you for free. Yes, that's right, for free. So how can we do this? Well, we are super proud to announce that we have partnered with Axie, a leading global award-winning broker. And if you open a live trading account with them and deposit as little as $500, then we will give you free access to the VIP Trading Academy. So, what are you waiting for? Check out the promotion below, open a live Axie trading account today, and we will see you in the VIP Trading Academy where we will help you every step of the way on your trading journey.
Bonjour, hola, hello, how are you guys? Welcome to the live stream. It's Wednesday already. Yeah, where does the time go? And my holiday feels like a distant memory, I must say. It's strange, isn't it? You come back from holiday and you're like, forgot about it. But it's okay because we are doing a live stream. Guys, as you know by now, in the live stream, this is your opportunity to ask me as many questions as you like, obviously about trading, not about my social life, or well, maybe you can. But yeah, about trading. And also, guys, I'm going to show you the trade that I'm in right now. It's Canadian dollar Swiss franc. I've got back into this trade. And there's no real news, but we'll take a quick look at the economic calendar as well. So that's the plan. Strap in, get your crash helmet, get your cape. Let's do this. Let's see who is in the house. So Mike, how are you? Hi, guys. Colin, hello, mate. How are you? Haven't seen you for ages. Where else we got in? Carlos, I hope you are having a great trading day. I will be if Canadian dollar Swiss franc continues on its current path. Noor, how are you, Noor? Javan, you did tell me how to pronounce it. Hi, Tom. Hi, all, glad to be live. Been watching highlights these past few days. Good to have you back, Javan. And Greg, good day, Greg. Good day, mate. There's my Australian accent for you there, Greg. I apologize profusely. All right, guys. So let's start like we usually do with the trade that I'm in. Most days I will find a trade, right? Some days I won't find any trade. That's also fine. Some days I might find 2 or 3 trades. Yeah, who knows? But I am in this trade, Canadian dollar Swiss franc. And not much has changed, guys. I was in it yesterday. I took some profit and now I've re-entered the trade. All right. Why? Well, we are in a downtrend. You can clearly see we're in a downtrend. Lower highs, lower, broke this one, lower lows. Yeah, downtrend. And we've got a bit of room to move into basically before the next piece of support. And that's always my target, right? I'm just looking for the net. If I'm selling, I will exit at support, right? Think of support levels as buying levels, right? Yeah, you normally buy from support. Yeah, so don't even think of them as support and resistance. Support equals buyers. So if I'm selling, I want to exit at support. If I'm selling, I do not want to see any buyers, right? And then vice versa. If you're buying the market, yeah, and you're hitting resistance, it's don't think of it as resistance. It is a selling level. So if you're buying the market, you would want to exit before you see sellers, right? Okay, so just again, common sense, logical stuff, guys. I'm selling this, and this is the next piece of support that I'm seeing. Yeah, this level here. If we drop down to the H1, it was a bit of a H4 play, to be honest, actually. If we go down to the H4, it was basically following H4 structure. And this is where we're at, right? What I like about this is we're in a downtrend. You can clearly see lower highs, yeah, lower lows. And what I like is the fact that this candle broke this low. Okay, so that H4 candle has just broke that low. That is a continuation of trend for me. And then all I did, guys, I saw this H4 candle, and then I was just looking for a retrace. Excuse me, I've been smoking 20 cigars. I haven't really. Yeah, and I was just looking at this level here. There was a level through here, right? Yeah, and this here. So as soon as I got my alarm set off here, I entered. I didn't wait for a bearish candle because we've already had the bearish candle, the H4 candle. And I just started selling here. I've put my stop above here. Okay, this last high here, and we're selling. And we've seen a nice couple of H1 candles. If I'm selling, this is what I want to see: top wicks, bearish candles. So far, so good. All right, we'll see how this develops, but I'm in this trade as we speak. As for a target, like I say, guys, I'm just trying to get 1:1. All right, so I'm taking it down to 6,580, but I will leave some to run as well. All right, so CAD Swiss franc, let's see how that plays out. NASDAQ is also quite interesting at the moment, but it's not breaking down, the NASDAQ. Yeah, because I know a few of the VIP crew, I think CJ, Brett, a few guys were looking at this NASDAQ trade, and it's just not breaking that low. Okay, so this is the day chart. Yeah, we've got a break at this level. We're looking for sells as a result. But if we drop down to the H4, yeah, this is why you need to see breakdowns in structure or continuation of trends. Yeah, look at the reaction we've had at these lows. Yeah, look at that. You would not be buying that. Yeah, I wouldn't anyway. I do not want to, sorry, you would not be selling that. I don't want to sell this candle on the NASDAQ, right? So it's just a bit of a stay out for me until we get a break of this low, or this last high holds and we get something like this. We get a nice big bearish candle. I'd consider selling then as well. All right, so just no trade there, guys. So that's me. Also, economic calendar. We had some news earlier, which led to some pound strength. Yeah, and then euro was all as expected, but you know we've seen a little bit of euro strength as well. So yeah, but and no other news for today, guys. Yeah, this is happening later. Crude oil inventories, but no other news. All right, so it's your turn. It's your time to shine. So guys, please ask me as many questions as you like. Aya, afternoon. Skelps, how are you, mate? Hope the storm has cleared. Yeah, Dubai is like schizophrenic weather, right? So one day it's like torrential storm, and now today it's beautiful sunshine and quite hot. Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy weather we're having, but all good. Everyone's safe in the storm. Right, Michael, afternoon, Tom. That was heavy rain in Dubai. Yes, it was. If someone opens an Axie account with $500, would you recommend him to trade? What would you recommend him to trade? So Michael's referring to an offer we have at the moment. Yeah, so we are giving you free access to the VIP Trading Academy, where I give you all of my signals, all of my trade ideas, all of my tutorials, and you get direct access to me. So if I had $500, nothing would change, right? If I open an account with $500, you know, nothing, how I trade, nothing would change. I would still look at 28 currency pairs every morning, right? I would still risk 1% per trade, yeah, potentially more if I hedge, and nothing would change. And I wouldn't, I just wouldn't change anything, because you're saying, how would I recommend to trade? Exactly as you always trade. The only thing with having a small account is that you have to heavily reduce your lot size. But it doesn't matter. You're still going to trade 1%. So if it's £500,000 or dollars or $500, both accounts, you're going to trade 1% per trade, right? So nothing changes, yeah, regardless of account size. So yeah, that, you know, obviously the smaller the account, the harder it is to make a living out of trading and potentially grow the account. Yeah, so there are those things, but nothing changes, Michael. Yeah, you do everything the same, and that is a very important point, guys. I'm getting very serious here, but you know, every day you turn up to work. This is your job. You trade, right? Right. You know, this is my job. Nothing. I am dull and boring. Yeah, I don't trade for kicks. Yeah, I turn up every day and I do the same dull and boring things. I analyze the charts, I pinpoint a few trades, I wait for my setup. No setup, no trade. If I get a setup, I trade. Simple as that. And that's how you want your trading day. You don't want it exciting. You know, you don't want to be on the edge of your seat, you know, impulsive, excited. That's the opposite of what you want to be, right? You want to be dull, boring, and it's all about the, you know, if you think of the tortoise and the hare, I always use this metaphor in my mentorship program. You want to be the tortoise, right? You don't want to make big money one day, lose it all the next. You know, just want to make slow, steady gains and increase the account size. Yeah. And that's it, guys. Dull and boring. Yeah, I'm not really selling trading, am I? But that's it. Honestly, that's how you want it, guys. Right, what else are we looking at? I like Euro Swiss franc sells, but it is at a support level on daily time frame. Okay, so let's look at Euro Swiss franc. CJ, afternoon, Tom and crew, what's up? Sadia, hi Tom, oil and gold are in consolidation. Thoughts? Okay, we can take a look at oil and gold. Coprod, happy days, mate. Good to be here again. Coprod, this is 2 days on the trot. This is unbelievable. So let's have a look at Euro Swiss franc for Aya. Yeah, so I agree with you. This hasn't broke, without even looking at the day chart. For me, this hasn't broken daily structure, right? I know it hasn't. I was looking at Swiss franc pairs. So if we go to the day chart, why hasn't this broken structure? So, okay, so there's a couple of things here, right? So this is in an uptrend. Arguably, that's the last higher low, okay? Now, if we class that as the last higher low, it has broken structure. We are in a downtrend. Yeah, we are getting lower lows, right? But the problem with it, you know, and you would look for sell. So I agree with your idea, Aya. The problem with it is this level, right? This is also a major low, okay? And we've had this wick at that low, right? So for me, because of this wick, this level here hasn't broken. Remember, for me to say that is a break, we need the body of the candle to break this area here. And as you can see on this candle, the body finishes here. So it hasn't broken this level. And then the next issue I have, and why I'm not selling Euro Swiss franc, is now I need to see this low broken, because as you can see, this wick represents buyers. So in here, there are buyers, okay? So regardless of how bearish this candle is, and even this candle, all the signs are pointing to this level breaking, right? But the problem is it hasn't yet, okay? So what I'm going to wait for is a break of that low. If I get a candle, you know, let's say today we get a candle that looks something like that, big red candle, then I'm all over Euro Swiss franc. I would start selling this, okay? But for me, just because of this level, there's buyers. Look how it's reacting now as well. All right, so I need to see a break of that level. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, you can see it reacting here as well, right? So far. So this is that low we were talking about, and it's reacting over here. We've got 43 minutes, so it'll be interesting to see how this candle finishes. All right, but if this continues to break down, right, and we get something like this, and the daily candle breaks this level, I would be looking for sells. But right now, I'm not. All right, Aya. So I hope that helps you with Euro Swiss franc. But yeah, but like the idea, I like the fact that you're looking for sells, because that's the right trade in my view, from my point of view. And guys, if you enjoy my analysis, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, the editor will find you. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel, guys, and everyone, please smash the like button. We'd love to have you. While you smash the like button, I'm going to have a drink. Okay, smashing my mic, smashing my desk up, gone crazy. Right, next one, oil and gold. So I did gold in the VIP Trading Academy the other day. We've done an analysis vid on this. So gold is contradicting itself, right? It's clearly in an up. Let's start with the weekly chart, right? It's clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, you do not need to be Warren Buffett to see that, right? That is clearly in an uptrend. So I only want to trade with trend. Yeah, you are increasing the probability of success if you are with trend. Again, just logical stuff, right? But I do not want to buy into a candle that looks like that. Look at that wick. That is sellers. Sellers have hammered that down, right? So I don't want to buy into that candle. So for that reason, I don't want to buy it, yeah, because we're in an uptrend, but we got this candle, and I don't want to sell it because we're in an uptrend, right? So for me, it's a stay out. If we now drop down to the day chart, these candles also reflect a bit of indecision, and like you said, who said it? Sadia. Yeah, maybe a bit of consolidation, right? Because price hasn't really moved from here to here, right? There is some consolidation here. And when you get consolidation, if you think about the market, it's made up of buyers and sellers. So how do you get consolidation? You get consolidation when buyers meet sellers and no one's winning, right? You just get buyers meet sellers, they're knocking heads, no one's winning, and you just see some sideways, nothing price action. No one's winning, right? And this is potentially what we're seeing here. But you can also see it in the candles, right? You've got buyers, look at the sellers, yeah, and then buyers again, right? So there's some real indecision in here. And simply put, I don't want to trade indecision. Yeah, I don't. I want, things to be very clear. Yeah, I want to see a nice trending downtrend. I'll sell it. I want to see a nice trending uptrend. I'll buy it. Simple as that. I don't want to see indecision, which is what we have with gold. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, again, I discussed this in the VIP. This is in an uptrend, but it's not breaking these highs. You know, there's a bit of consolidation here on the H4. Buyers, sellers, you know. So, yeah, for me, gold is just one big stay out for those reasons. Not interested. Oil, on the other hand, is, you know, potentially a buy, right? So, again, if we look at the weekly chart, let's look at the monthly chart here, because I remember taking a peek at the monthly chart. So let me move this up to here. So a good target in terms of a higher time frame, longer term target would be this last monthly high, right? This 89.60. That is a good target. And if you look at monthly trend, right, we're in an uptrend. Okay, bullish candle, right? I think we can make it up to this level. Okay, I wanted to show you the monthly because it gives you a much bigger time frame point of view, but it's a very clear area where we think price could make it to. Yeah, if you looked at this chart, right, and you saw this candle and you saw this level, you would say there's a good chance price will make it to that level. Yeah, could take months, but there's a good chance, right? Now let's look at the weekly chart. Again, this is firmly in an uptrend. Yeah, there's no two ways about it, right? This is in, yeah, we'll probably come down there. This is in an uptrend, okay? And we've got room to move into, okay? We're seeing more bullish candles than bearish. This is even a doji, not a bearish candle really. And then if we drop to the day chart, we are in an uptrend stroke range, right? If you look at this, uptrend stroke range. So if we're in a uptrend stroke range, it makes sense to trade from the bottom of the range up to the high. Yeah, makes sense to me, and I hope it makes sense to you guys. Yeah, this is simply reading charts, price action, reading charts. Yeah, this is the skill you need to, you know, harness to be, you know, to become consistent at trading. All right, and now I would buy that if I got a setup. All right, so we had this candle here, we've got a bit of a wick on here. It'll be interesting to see what this daily candle does. And we've got crude oil inventories later. Let me just check that. Yeah, we've got crude oil inventories later, so this will be interesting, right? This could determine how that daily candle finishes. If we go back to the day chart, I'm just looking for a structure break. Now, if we drop down to the H4, everything's in a downtrend. Yeah, everything's in a downtrend. Okay, so we're not interested in this trade on the H4 because it's a downtrend, right? But you'll see I have an alarm here. Yeah, if we drop down to the H1, there is clearly a new H1 level formed, right? If we look at H1, we're in a downtrend, bit of sideways action, bang, bang, bang. We're in a downtrend, right? But this area here is the last high on the H1. So if I drew a resistance level here, I would just want to see price do something like this. Bang, we get a break. I would be interested in buying oil, okay? I'd probably take it, first of all, back up to here, take some profit, leave some profit to run. All right, so gold, I would stay out. Oil, I am interested if we start seeing this build up in structure. All right, guys, so yeah, that's oil and gold. What else have we got? Any other questions? Copprod, it's a miracle. It is. You're getting comfortable in your job now. You're taking time off, and yeah, good. Guys, any other questions for me today? Any other pairs you would like me to look at? And remember, guys, it can be anything to do with trading. It doesn't have to be a currency pair. It can be strategies, money management, risk, psychology, trend, structure, support and resistance, anything you like, guys. All right, so don't be shy. Come ask your questions. While I'm at it, why not come join our trading community? So we have a trading community full of like-minded traders just like you guys. Yeah, they're sharing knowledge, ideas, experiences. So please come join our free Discord channel. Okay, all you need to do is create a username and we let you in. Yeah, it's not top-notch security. Although if you misbehave in there, then it is top-notch security. So yeah, come in, guys. Yeah, loads of good information in there. Also, right now, if you sign up with our preferred broker, we are giving you free access to our VIP Trading Academy. This is where I put all of my trade signals, all of my tutorials, everything I've learned over the years, and you get direct access to me and other VIP members. So if you're interested in that, check out the promotion we have with Axie. Please use our affiliate link. Merci beaucoup. And finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. Check it all out. I'm sure the slightly mental editor is giving you loads of links right now. If not, they're in the video description. Okay, I had a similar question the other day. Father Sunglasses, what's worse, losing a trade or Liverpool getting relegated to the Championship? This is slightly more high stakes. So I would say, so the other day it was what's worse, a losing trade or Liverpool losing a football match? And I would say it's a losing trade. But this is different. I would say Liverpool getting relegated to the Championship is worse than one losing trade. We're never getting relegated to the Championship, touch wood. Michael, can you please give us some words about leverage? Thanks. So again, Michael, right? Leverage means nothing, right? All you need to care about, yeah, is the pip amount and your risk, your lot size and your risk. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you can leverage more or not, right? It doesn't matter if you have 100 to 1, 30 to 1, 200 to 1. All that matters is managing your risk, right? So it's irrelevant, yeah? All you need to know is what your lot size is per trade. Okay, so let's do a quick money management thing, right? So let's say, well, let's go to my trade, right? Okay, so I started selling here, right? And my stop loss is up here. Okay, right? So whatever your account size is, you mentioned it earlier, it could be $500, it could be $500,000, right? Doesn't matter. This is what you need to know. Now, whatever this is, you are going to risk 1% of your overall capital. This is what you need to focus on, not leverage. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference, really. Okay, you need to focus on this. Okay, now let's keep the maths easy, right? Let's say you have $1,000 account. Okay, let's say 10,000, right? $10,000. So you know 1%. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's do it. I like maths. Sad like that. So 1% of 10,000, okay, equals $100. All right. Again, keeping the maths nice and simple. Okay, so you know 1% is equal to $100. Now, all you need to do, okay, is calculate the pips. And we do a quick calculation, right? Some of you might have some software or some trading platform that does this for you. But if not, this is the maths behind it, right? Now, you work out the pip amount. Okay, so this is 15 pips, let's say. Okay, so you've got 15 pips between here and here. Now, you need to work out your lot size. So $100 divided by 15. Right, let's just keep the maths easy. Let's say this is 20, okay? So let's say this is 20 pips. All right, this is now 20 pips. So we don't want point something, 20 pips, right? So $100 divided by 20 pips, which is our stop loss size, okay? This gives you your dollar amount, not your lot size. So this is $5. So each pip is $5, right? And how much leverage you have just determines how much margin you're going to eat up and how many trades you could potentially get into. So more leverage is potentially a little bit more freeing. But really, this is all that matters. Okay, so $5. That as a lot size is 0.5 as a lot. And that's it. That's the maths you need to know. All right, so on this trade, you sell here, your lot size is 0.5. If it goes against you, you are minus $100. And if you get your 1:1, you are plus $100. That's the maths. That's what you need to know, guys. All right, that's like money management 101. You then need to know things like your risk to reward, your win percentage, anything else. No, and that's it really, guys. Yeah. Then you can start, working out. You could even start forecasting, but I don't. Again, that's a waste of energy. Just focus on getting in the best trades you can and understanding this money management. All right, Mike. So I hope that helps. Right. What else are we looking at? Forex handler, good afternoon. What is your opinion about the indices movement? US 30, German 40, NAS 100. Is the lot the same as stake? Yes. Yes, I believe so, yeah. So indices are all pretty much a sell, right? I'll show you the NASDAQ because I want to sell this, right? If we just look at the day chart, it's a clear sell idea, yeah? We've broken out of this range, bang, broken the lows. We're looking for sells down to here. I've talked about this one. Let's look at one of the other indices you're looking at. Indexes. Can we say indexes or indices? Who cares? Right, let's look at the DAX. I like the DAX because that will tear your face off. And the DAX is in a downtrend, right? Let's look at the weekly chart. So all the indices for me are a sell. Yeah, simple as that. I mean, on the weekly chart, the DAX is, right, consolidation, bang, right, is in an uptrend. As we know, all of the indices are on the weekly chart, pretty much, right? But look at these bearish candles we're getting. There is a bit of a sell-off at the moment on the indices, okay? And the DAX is no different. Look, that's a very bearish weekly candle. It's very bearish because it has no bottom wick, top wick, and a big body, right? And I would say it potentially can retrace down to the moving average 20. Okay, so let's say this 17,600 level. Now, if we drop down to the day chart, I would also say this has been breaking down, right? If we just look at a bit of structure, even there, probably wouldn't draw the structure like that. I would say this is where we're at. So we're getting lower highs, lower lows. We're in a downtrend, okay? And like I said, we've got room to move into down to this 17,600. So they're all sells for me, right? And just look at the candles, right? Bearish, indecision, buyers fought back, sellers said no way, sellers said no way, sellers said no way. Sellers are in control, just looking at the candles. Now, let's look at the H4, see if we've got a trade. Now, we are at an interesting H level, right? You can see through here, there is an interesting level, And I would say this level will determine whether price comes lower or price continues up. I'd say this is a very pivotal level, intraday speaking, and potentially for the next couple of days. Now, if we get this is very bullish, obviously, okay? So this level may not hold, but let's see. So if I got a very bearish H4 candle here, it would need to be very bearish because this is very bullish. Then I would consider selling the DAX, right? If price breaks this level, retests, I would be interested in buying the DAX back up to here. All right, so yeah, let's see what happens at this level, real pivotal level. Why is it so pivotal? Because it would be a change in H4 structure. Yeah, if we just follow H4 structure, if it broke this like that, bang. Yeah, above the moving average 20, I would suggest that has room to the upside. All right, so DAX is all about this level at the moment. Okay, so what else are we looking at? No problem, Michael. This is a good question, Father Sunglasses. Yeah, I like this. Father, you're on fire with the questions today. Let's just see, Forex Hander, thank you for the H4. I expect a retracement and move down in all are in major round levels. Yeah, we'll see. So if price, so let's just finish this, guys. So Forex Hander likes this level as well, but I'm not just going to sell this level. If price gets to here and I start selling, I won't do that. I need to see sellers come into the market, maybe a big candle like this, right? That is quite a big candle, you know, a big red candle. I need to see sellers take control. If I'm selling the market, I want to see sellers. And right now with this candle, I'm not seeing any sellers. Okay, so please bear that in mind when price gets to a level that you like. Okay, so Father Sunglasses, this is question of the day. If you started trading today, what would you do different? I would have not wasted so much time with indicators. That's probably my overriding thing, because I wanted. So when you get into, you almost want like the perfect system, and you think in your head, if I tinker with enough indicators and get it so foolproof, yeah, that I will have this holy grail, wonderful system, and I'll have a Ferrari by Christmas. Yeah, I still don't have a Ferrari, right? So that, yeah, not waste your time with indicators. That's the wrong thing. I would spend all of my time from day one understanding price action. Yeah, the things I prattle on about every day. Yeah, structure and trend, support and resistance levels, candlesticks, this concept of value, and this top-down approach. Yeah, you know, if I could just focus on that from day one, I would have achieved things a lot quicker than what I did, right? But what I did was, like I say, try and find this perfect mechanical indicator-based strategy that was the holy grail, and it just doesn't exist. If anyone says that you know they have 100% bloody win rate, then just ignore them immediately, right? No one does, and nobody has the perfect you know, mechanical strategy. Yeah, you know, you hear all these robots. My robot made 20% in 3 minutes. You're like, okay, right, switch off. Yeah, so focus on understanding price action, right? And use indicators, if you like, as confluence. So I use the moving average 20 as dynamic support and resistance. It also tells me if something's very overbought or oversold. And I like to sell if we're below it, and I like to buy if we're above it, generally speaking. But the thing with indicators, I must keep on at this point, yeah, you will just constantly chase your tail, right? Because you will have a system, you'll have all these indicators, right? And you've got this system and you have a brilliant week. You're like, I've cracked it, all these indicators work wonderfully, I'm a genius, right? Maybe the second week's okay. Week 3, right, you have a few losing trades. You're like, right, I'm going to introduce another indicator to combat those losing trades, right? Straight away, you've changed your system, okay? Then you carry on with that system, right? And then maybe the next week you have some success, but then the following week you have more losing trades. Then you're like, right, I'm going to get another indicator to combat those losing trades from last week. And before you know it, you've ended up at nowhere where you started. And you're just in this perpetual trying to find perfection with indicators, and it doesn't exist. It really doesn't. So that's what I would say to myself: forget indicators, learn price action, crack on with that from word go. I would have got there years sooner. Good question. Right, what else are we looking at, guys? Father son indicators equals noise. Yeah, let's go on about indicators. I'm not against indicators. Let me get that clear. Like I say, you can use them as confluence, but use them as confluence with indicators. True. Yeah, it's true. Right, Sammy, pound Aussie dollar. Let's do a quick. We'll make this the last one, guys. We're going to do some top-down. Excuse me, belching. It's all the vodka. We're going to do a top-down approach on pound Aussie dollar. And also, guys, can I, before we leave for today, please subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. Yeah, it really helps support the channel and keeps the editor happy. And also, guys, please come join our trading community. Right, it's free. The free Discord channel. Also, right now, check out the promotion we have with our VIP Trading Academy. All of my trade signals, all of my tutorials and knowledge over the years is all put in there. Right, pound Aussie dollar. Let's do this. So day chart, right? For me, this is no longer in a downtrend, although this is a significant level. Right, let's even put in a grey zone. Yeah, it's significant enough to put in a level, right? Price has reacted there a couple of times. But if we look at structure, yeah, I would say this is in an uptrend. Okay, so it's in an uptrend and it's hitting resistance. All right, so straight away I'm not interested. But on the H1, there's a little trade. Okay. If we drop down to the H4, because we're at such a resistance level and we're a little bit overbought, right? If we get a break of this level, this could be a nice intraday H4 trade, potentially back down to here. Right? I would aim for this 93,000 level. So first and foremost, I don't want to buy it, right? Because this is resistance. So the only thing we really can look at are sells. Yeah, but again, I want to be with trend, and this is in an uptrend. So this would be an against trend trade. But yeah, if we've got a break of H4, that's quite a powerful setup. This candle does this, right? I think we've got a bit of room to the downside. On the H1, I know that this is already broken down, right? And it's coming down nicely. The trade for this would have been this trade. Yeah, we're back on the H1. We get a nice bearish candle. Yeah, we're in a downtrend, lower lows. We start selling here and take price just back down to these lows. All right, so I would say we've missed the sell opportunity on pound Aussie dollar. You know, this candle was that bearish reaction at a H1 resistance level. But it's still coming down nicely. You know, there's still a few more pips to move into. And then if it breaks this level, yeah, then I think there's more potential room to the downside. All right, Sammy, so I hope that helps you with pound Aussie dollar. And guys, there's one more thing. So in conclusion, indicators can be used for confluence, such as moving average 20. However, too many of them becomes noise. Am I correct? Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all the facts that you need are in the charts. You don't need an indicator to show you the facts, right? The facts are there. Yeah, they're all there in the charts. Even if I moved away, even if I took away the moving average 20, right? All the facts are in the charts there for you. Use them. If you think I'm going to use an indicator just to add another piece of confluence to help me with my price action, then good, no problem with that. Yeah, but solely using indicators to trade, you may as well just use a robot. Yeah, that will trade it better than you. Yeah, so there you go. Right, guys. Yeah, guys, have a great trading day. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate all your questions. Have a great trading day.